Well, good enough to actually stream the gameplay. This is all about the gameplay. Okay. New game. Leon S. Kennedy. Hardcore. Yes. Oh man. I'm gonna delete this as soon as this stream's up. We're gonna see how far we can get. I don't care about completing the game. I've already beat this game so many times. I can skip all this. You need to pause it. You can't hold down a particular button. You have to actually pause it. Oh my god, I'm on my Instagram. Oh, hold on. I need to get my next copy of Sports Illustrated. See that bikini contest. Oh, fuck, I dropped my phone. Oh, the game. Shit, we could skip all this. We already know what happens. Alright, let's move in. Let's investigate. It's kind of like to be streaming. Yeah, it's like fucking 12:40. Holy fuck, I'm late. I mean, not really that late, but I mean, for me, getting up at like 5 in the fucking morning, it's, you know, it's no.
I'll be back. Freeze! I'll shoot!
Okay, we're gonna sneak past this cunt. There's my Sports Illustrated bikini magazine. Oh, posters. I have a bikini poster in my bedroom.
If I hadn't been watching anime, I would have been asleep.
Shit. We got bits. We definitely got bits. And is that my homie? It is my homie. Yo, bro, what's up, man? If you hadn't been watching anime, you would have been asleep. So I see. You know, I never really got much into the whole anime thing. I just never really got into it. Though I watch a lot of movies, so I can see where anime is, you know, entertaining, 'cause I watch movies. So I see that. I watch, you know, I just got a list of movies here, actually, that I just got today. Deer Hunter, with Robert De Niro, Full Metal Jacket, Platoon, and unfortunately my Apocalypse Now that I got, it was the Final Cut Collector's Edition 40th Anniversary, and unfortunately my 2 non-Blu-ray discs don't want to read for my PlayStation 4. I guess that's because they're non-Blu-ray. My Blu-ray, the Final Cut, does not play audio toward a certain scene. So I'm gonna try to return it and get another one. Hopefully the next one will work. We'll see how that battle goes. I just won a battle recently
I
against
like
all
the cringe
odds.
it gives sometimes.
This is out of control.
I like the cringe it gives sometimes.
Are you sure the scene audio hasn't been censored?
It's everybody.
Are you sure the scene audio hasn't been censored? Oh no, it's not censored. It's a movie, dude. So it's not censored. It's like it keeps. It's like it's trying to play it, but it like cuts in and out of the audio.
There it is.
Like it's not wanting to play it. It's not been censored. Trust me. I live in the United States. We don't censor movies here. 99.9% of the time we don't, at least. This is the final cut of Apocalypse Now too. So it's like, why would they censor a scene? It's the one where Captain Willard, played by Martin Sheen, is talking to this French lady in their mansion in Vietnam.
Is anybody here?
If you know what I'm talking about. Okay, we're gonna have to make our first save. We're already gonna waste.
Remember Scout's Guide of the Zombie Apocalypse.
Scout's Guide to the Zombie. I've not seen that one. I like more of the traditional zombie movies. For me, and that the LE5 seems kind of OP. Skip this, I know what to do. But we're gonna need to get some healing items here. There should be one here. Then there'll be one in a bathroom, but we're just... Oh, our character feels fine. We got
It's
bit at the
good
gas
fun and has
station.
some very funny and awkward moments.
Yeah, and I get that, but... What's it called? Okay, here we go. Samurai's Edge. What's it called? I like... My favorite zombie movies are... Probably Return of the Living Dead 2, I think. And Night of the Living Dead... the original, and I like the Revenge of the Dead, I think, is one of them. Here, I can look them up. I think it's actually Return of the Dead. Let's
If I remember near the beginning, a frisky guy turned while getting frisky with a woman.
yeah, so it's Return of the Living Dead Part 2. It's my favorite zombie movie. I like the original as well, but I like the second one the most. I don't know, they're just so weird, bro. I'm trying to remember this puzzle. What was it? It was the lion, I think. The arrow. Then I think I remember it now. This one's the arrow. No?
To be honest, Resident Evil's control scheme is kinda awkward.
Isn't that kind of the purpose of Resident Evil? I mean, I'm not trying to be a smartass or anything. Don't keep. I'm not trying to diss you on you, bro. But I'm not trying to be a smartass. But like, Resident Evil, isn't the whole scheme supposed to be awkward and clunky I mean, this is survival horror we're talking about here. You know, and then I get it. There are far worse as far as clunkier controls go. You know, you have Daymare 1998. I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's pretty clunky. This door will remain shut. They'll bust through this. We don't need to go into the press room because... Is that called the press room, I think? Do we get a map layout? Hang on, let me check. I think this is the press room. Pretty sure it is.
No, I mean that my old controller couldn't do some actions because of some of the buttons not working correctly.
Yeah, this is the press room. Well, I don't know if that's your controller or the game itself, but we'll collect 2 of those. We're gonna need these healing items later. We will put them in storage immediately. Herbs will be our primary source of healing if possible.
Resident Evil fits better in VR.
Resident Evil fits better in VR. I don't know about that. I'll find myself doing pretty decent on just regular screen. Okay, he's gonna bust through. Let's get our accuracy ready. Back up a little steps. Okay. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk. Okay, now we can move past him. Thank God this is infinite ammo, right? To get the samurai dodge is so easy. All you gotta do is get what's it called, an S rank for your first time, I think.
Imagine you're walking around somewhere and you suddenly get jump scared by a zombie. Of course you're going to panic, shoot too many bullets.
I remember when little cousins were watching me play this, bro, and they got freaked out by the zombie grabbing me. They were cussing, man. They got so scared. They wanted to see a horror game be played, and then I said, how about a zombie game? And they're like, those aren't scary. And then so I'm like, okay. I mean, I get it, survival horror isn't scary, but you know, to a little kid it might be. So I'm just like here with my fucking 8-year-old cousins, and they've never seen anything like this. They think that stupid ass indie game Granny, I think it's called. I think I've seen Markiplier play it. I thought it was interesting, but they think that's actually scary. And so I mean, this is like fucking. This must be steroid-inducing horror for them. I don't know, it's good that I have little memories like that. Okay, well, what I'm gonna do now is put these in store these. So I'll store that. We're gonna waste another ink ribbon. I want to call it wasting, but I want to kind of come in here and delete some saves. But that's even
Dead
possible.
Space 3 was pretty fun, but still sometimes scared me because I never really beat it. As far as I know, it's very far into the unknown.
Dead Space 3 was pretty fun, but still sometimes scared me because I never really beat it. As far as I know, it's very far into the unknown. I think Dead Space 2 and 1 were a bit better, because they were more scary, I guess, so to speak. I don't know how you define scary. I don't really get scared often, and that's kind of the funny thing. Yeah, I get jump scared. Everyone gets jump scared. That whole, oh my god, what the hell was that? You know, it's obvious that when something pops up on the screen unexpected, it's partially fear-inducing. feel like something's crawling on my neck, but nothing is because it's my auxiliary cable to my headset just creeping along my neck, and it feels like a spider or something's crawling along. If you guys ever had that, let me know in the comments. Do I have a board? No, I don't. So I don't have that.
Survival horror is best when played for the first time because everything is unknown.
Agreed, but disagreed. Survival horror, in my opinion, it depends on the genre. Not genre, the game itself, because certain games are meant to be, you can have multiple playthroughs. Like, for instance...
Yes, it happens to me all the time.
What's it called? What's it called? Resident Evil has a second run mode, and also, you know, you could play your first mode. Let's say it's your first time ever playing a survival horror game, and you've never played one in your entire life. This is the first survival horror. You might play on assisted mode. You might make you feel like a baby at first, but you know, and then you can try the harder playthroughs. Like for me, what's it called, man? For me, I played on normal, and my little cousins, I let them play on assisted. And obviously, you know, even that wasn't enough to really help them out, but and by the way, the whole Samurai's Edge, people ask me, is this cheating for my playthrough? And I tell them no.
BioShock Infinite 1999 mode opinions.
1999 mode for BioShock. Not too hard, not too easy either. What's it called? I remember playing BioShock Infinite a lot, you know, and here's the thing. Let me ask you this. I beat BioShock 1 Survivor difficulty without using vatted chambers, which basically meant I could not die, essentially. Otherwise, it will reset me to the level. And I didn't have to reload back to different saves throughout the game. I wasn't constantly saving, because honestly, I don't like to save in games where it's not an essential feature. That makes any sense. I hate saving in games. Because then I end up with so many saves, and sometimes I like to only save on one slot. Then and if I end up making a mistake on that one slot, then I can't go back to a previous save. So I don't really save a whole lot. So I beat the game in Survivor difficulty without using saves or vatted chambers. So to get the I chose the impossible trophy, and you tell me your opinions on that out of curiosity. But I think that honestly, you know, the whole 1999 mode, I think partially what made it so difficult was just how BioShock Infinite's combat system worked. So for me, it wasn't like, you know, clunky or anything. Like BioShock 1 was difficult because the control scheme was clunky and your reaction time had to be in sync with the game's, you know, I guess the way the game worked.
Multiple save slots, I save before every boss before I buy an expensive item.
Yeah, but you see, here's the thing about me. Like I say, I hate ending up with a lot of saves. I really hate it. It's one of my big pet peeves of saves. And I stopped saving games after I played the DS, man. I stopped doing multiple saves, multiple this or that, just simply because I end up with so many of them and I lose track of what's what. So that's just me. In other games, it's not really the case. Like per se, like Fallout's not really the case, but like BioShock, that's just, you know, why you save. I don't get it. But anyway, you know. But for me, I wanted to do I chose the impossible trophy to platinum BioShock. And, you know, even in Resident Evil games, right, where saves are kind of an important thing here, as you can see. As you guys can probably see here, I have plenty of saves here, though there's a lot of saves you can possibly have, but Me, I wish I could delete saves. What's it called? I had 6 saves in this total playthrough on hardcore. Yes, I used assisted once for the second playthrough. That was my personal mistake. I forgot. I guess I clicked assisted instead of standard. I guess I can't remember. But I only did 2 saves in that because it was so easy. I did 2 saves in my standard second playthrough for Leon. I did my what's it called? My hardcore for her was 6. Standard for my second playthrough. Again, I beat that at 7. You know, I'm doing my thing, I guess. I don't fucking know. What's it called? Yeah, I'm just...
What do you think of Killzone?
Killzone's amazing. It's one of, in my opinion, one of the best first-person shooters or FPS games for the PlayStation. It's a PlayStation exclusive title. I'm proud to be playing PlayStation. PlayStation's one of my favorite consoles just for Killzone. No cap. No cap intended. Oh. Whoa. And I like PlayStation so much, I'm even one of those nerdy guys that wears one of them PlayStation t-shirts with the old school PlayStation logo. Yeah, I have one of those t-shirts. Well, what's it called? Yeah, no, Sony, you know, PlayStation, and I agree, Sony isn't, you know, they have some bullshit policies, the PlayStation 4 and the PS5, I get that. But as far as overall consoles, man, you know, the PS1 had amazing games, man. We cannot lie, man. The PlayStation 1 had the original Resident Evil games, that kind of thing. So, you know. So, in my opinion...
My game got soft-looked after the need to turn the first valve with motion controls.
Soft locked after I needed to turn the first valve with motion controls. Do you have Resident Evil for the Switch? Question mark. Like, does Resident Evil exist on the Switch? Out of curiosity. Oh man. Isn't there a Mr. Raccoon in here?
Yeah, on the L1 stream I said most of them were on sale, including 4 and 6.
I barely played 6. I don't think I liked it on PS3. Though I am considering, for my last $20 that I have right now, I am planning on spending it on the Resident Evil collection to get Resident Evil 5, 4, and 6. So... You know, I guess it's a way to get, I mean, that's $20. Buying them individually would be way too much. I'd be spending like $50. I already could pay 20 for 3.
Yes.
Even though I'd only want 2 of the 3, though, it still gives me the opportunity to replay RE6.
Came into town.
You know? And obviously, you know, it's not like I'm...
Dom has said never played 6, but it was a disgrace.
It is a disgrace. But I mean, at the same time, it's like... The bundle's for 3, and the bundle's normally $50, right? If at the same time the cost of RE5 and RE4 is basically going to be $40, and I can get it for $20, but all 3 of those games are RE4, 5, and 6, and I have RE3 into remake and RE1 remastered, I'd have pretty much almost all of the Resident Evil games. Obviously, I'd still need to get, you know, Resident Evil Origins. I can't do that, can I? Revelations. I can get Revelations 1 and 2, and I can also get RE7. And it's a first-person game. No, I don't like it because it's first-person, but it's still a Resident Evil game. Still want to play it out of respect for the franchise, so I could say I beat it and played it, so I could talk about it, so I could formulate an opinion about it. Okay, so if we're gonna do this way, open the door first and then walk out. It won't be able to walk toward you, but you'll be able to sort of. I would like to cheese this zombie. It's kind of funny. I like to cheese this shit out of the zombie. They cheese the shit out of me. I don't see why I can't return the favor.
Dead Rising.
Opinions on Dead Rising? Definitely a great game. It's definitely one of the classics out there. I think, in my personal opinion, Dead Rising's a classic. I've played so many games, man. Here's what gets me going. I play games. Okay, I play a lot of them. If I were to just list off my top 50 favorite games, which I probably could, but I'd spend a while here talking about it though. But I ended up listing off a lot of good ones, actually. I think I would. Like, as if anyone's ever heard of Dark Sector, they might know kind of Dark Sector, why I would like Dark Sector, and, the whole history, why I when I played that on PS3, it's such a cool, influential game.
Opinions on Time Shift.
Time Shift? Heard of Time Shift. I've never played it though. However, I've heard of, what's it called? I have played a game called Time Splitters, if you know what that is. I have played it. I enjoy Time Splitters. I think it's very awesome. It's so old school too. You know what? It almost kind of makes me want to, talking about older games, kind of talking about games I played as a kid, kind of makes me want to hook up my PS2 or get another PS2, get a new PS2, unused, unfucked with. If I can find one, that is. And just start over, man. Start over on my PlayStation. Get a new PlayStation 2. Restart all my games. Play through them. Live it, learn it, accept it. I always thought there was always a zombie in here. Maybe I might be mistaken.
Time Shift is a first-person shooter which allows you to control time from 2007.
Hold up, bro. I forgot, dude. I might get fucked. That's totally fucked. There might not be a thing up here. A hip pouch. Because I'm on hardcore. That's why I don't like hardcore. The very limited.
Zombie Ether storyline zombies.
Hated it. Hated Origins. Hated every map after that. I like the older Black Ops games. I liked it when it was simple, man. When the story, you can kind of keep track of it. I liked it before it was all about interdimensional fucking demons and shit or whatever it was. I never really got into it, honestly. Ether, Dark Ether, whatever the fuck it was. I never got into it. I like Zombies when it was still kind of like unexplained, kind of how do I put it? It's like, let me drop the controller because I'm about to go all philosophical. Like Silent Hill, okay, the philosophy of Silent Hill. I like Silent Hill when it's not explained. They don't need to explain Silent Hill or explain why Silent Hill is the way it is, why it's this creepy town, why any of the events happen, why, you know, why it does, why it is,
So you
right?
liked Ultimus more than Primies and both Ether and Dark Ether at correct.
I have to reread this. Ultimus. If Ultimus means Tank Dempsey, Nikolai, Takio, and what's it called? Richtofen. In the 9-3, you know, the original zombies from World at War to Black Ops 1, parts of Black Ops 2, I guess, because I liked Black Ops 2 as a game, thought it was kind of fun. But I always liked Black Ops 1 and World at War more than Black Ops 2. I've always ranked Black Ops 1 and World at War above Black Ops 2. Yeah, honestly, here's the thing. Kino der Toten is an overrated map. I'm just going to say that much. It's way too overrated. But I will say this, I understand. Yeah, it's basically exactly what I just got done saying. It's Tank Dempsey, Nikolai, Richtofen, and Takio. The original crew, the homies, the OGs. That's what I liked. I liked it back when you could buy the AUG, or not buy the AUG, find the AUG in a fucking mystery box. That was amazing. I remember the Black Ops 1 FAMAS. God.
Primies are the same but younger and more sane.
Yeah, but they're also a part of a storyline that makes no sense, in my opinion. I don't know, I like I said, it's just the fact that it doesn't need, zombies I don't think needed to be explained. I don't think Samantha needed to be explained. I don't think the technology or the Dr. Monty is a godlike character. To me, all that's really retarded. I mean, you know, I get it, it's so far-fetched. I get it, zombies itself is like far-fetched, but like you can, it's not far-fetched to the point where it's not possible, you know. This is perfect, man. Resident Evil Zombies is perfect. Think about it like this. It's all explained by some bullshit viruses infected people. You know, the T virus and the G virus, Umbrella, all of this is possible to happen. It's also possible for Nazi scientists to develop a bioweapon in World War II out of some unique element, you know, and try to use it to win the war. And, you know, that would be Zombie Army Trilogy, and Black Ops, it would be 115 or Element 115. That's possible, right? It's just so it's far-fetched, but yet possible. But like these fucking the apothecans or whatever the fuck you call them, I don't know. To me, all that's just retarded, man. It's like the Saw movies, you know.
Compared to Black Ops' ancient alien element that came from the sky, which created interdimensional Ripley.
You know, partially, I mean, the Black Ops 1 storyline was pretty cut and dry. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I like the original zombies a lot more. It was a lot more cut and dry. You know, Shinonuma was a testing site. You know, the Japanese had their, I think it was Division 9. It was basically their version of Group 935. And basically, they did the things that Group 935 basically did. And I don't know, I just thought it was kind of interesting. Shino Numa as a map and how it had like the meteorites. I like the original map layouts were a lot, the map design and philosophy was so much.
Zombie story-wise after 3.
3, in my opinion, actually 3 ruined zombie story, in my opinion. Obviously it's just my opinion. But I think that 3 ruined zombie story. Listen, actually, Origins ruined zombie story. If we didn't try to explain away the story with this alternate universe, omniverse crap, I guess.
That's what I just said.
No, you said after 3.
4 was the spiral to madness.
You said after 3, so that would suggest that 4, right? Or are you saying they ruined it with the creation of 3? Like, 'cause I agree either way. I think that 3, like, okay, Shadows of Evil is retarded, right? So, what's it called? Dr. Richtofen's this Easter egg character guy thing, I guess. I don't know. That was he popped up out of nowhere, like poof. Hi, I'm Richtofen. Now, can I see this artifact? And then he just disappeared again like that. So stupid. We didn't even get to learn anything about our characters. Our characters from Shadows of Evil got completely disregarded after Shadows of Evil. We never heard about them anymore. They were just kind of forgotten about. Kind of like the Mob of the Dead. And then I hate how man, stupid ass things like blood vials, I guess, from fucking Mob of the Dead. That's something so fucking retarded, something so just unnotable, just something as little as that matters. Give me a break. The only thing positive that Black Ops 3 had to offer was the remastered maps. And then even then the remastered maps.
If I remember correctly.
And then they ended up ruining the Black Ops 1 maps and the World at War maps by adding the stupid ass Black Ops 3 guns. They were horrible. Absolutely horrible. I mean, I get it, they added the Galil to Black Ops 3, I get that, but at the same time, it's like, dude, it'll never be the same, man. Man, because you gotta understand, for me, my bias comes from nostalgia. For me, I grew up, I was born in 2002, I grew up playing Black Ops Zombies, man. Black Ops 1 zombies, good zombies. I grew up playing it before it was all about futuristic time travel crap. Well, actually, no, I disagree with that, actually. Time travel was a zombies thing well before Black Ops 3, actually, if you consider the teleporters and how Kino happened, but disregarding that, before this interdimensional garbage happened, there is what I'm looking for. Interdimensional garbage. Before all that became a thing, I was a fan. And so, for me, at least, I feel like zombies, as a whole, was more fun when it wasn't understood, when it was still like, you can openly interpret zombies, It was like, the story was like placed out there if you like paid enough attention to it, but like at the same time, it was kind of obscured.
Insert everyone getting teleported to 2025 in the apocalyptic story.
To be honest though, man, for me, because of Black Ops Zombies, or actually rather World at War, Nazi zombies, the idea of the
Also
Nazis.
opinions on the song 115.
Again, 115 is the most overrated zombie song. I think Abracadabra is a better song overall. I think they have plenty of The One. The song is literally called The One, by the way. What's it called? Shino Numa's song, I forget what that was. I think Paradolia. Coming Home. They have a lot better songs than 115. I think that 115 is just a sorry excuse that people, you know, I get it, it's their favorite map, and here's my complaint with the community. I think a lot of people didn't have Black Ops 1 DLC, I think. It sounds such a stupid complaint, but just hear me out. Right, I grew up playing the DLC, man. I grew up playing fucking Ascension and shit, man. The good maps. And a lot of people just had one map. A lot of people said, fuck the DLC, that cost money. So, you know, they never grew up with the DLC experience. They just kind of had Kino der Toten in 5 and Dead Ops Arcade. And so for them, acquiring all the meteorites and obviously the best map, Kino der Toten, for the default 3 maps, you know, and unlocking that song. And I get it, it's pretty badass, it's easy to learn, it's not a very complicated song by any means, you know, it's not complicated, it's very easy. I think that, what's her name? I think it's Elena or Elena Sigmund?
I've gotten is 5-6 on Dirtier Centrash and 5-1 on Shadows of Evil.
I forget her name, but she's pretty talented to be able to manipulate her voice like that. I think that takes talent, but you know, I don't know, man. There's so much you could talk about with zombies, man. But personally, I think that Kino der Toten's overrated. Not because it's a bad map, though. It's just overrated because, like I said, it was their first map. I guess for a lot of people, it was their only map. So. So yeah, I think it's overrated. It's not a bad map by any regards, but it's overrated. It's, you know.
I kinda wish I could stream from my Xbox 360 straight to YouTube.
Ah, man. You know, part of me feels like going out and buying DLC for Black Ops 1 again. Because I don't know if you guys know this or not, I had to get rid of one of my PlayStation 3s. And I gave away my other one. So I had to start completely over. So I gave my little cousins their first PlayStation, their first console actually, and it was my old PlayStation 3. And the other PlayStation 3, someone had to take it, because it's hard to explain. You know, I guess you could say my dad took it. I guess is the real story behind that. I guess. Against my will, but, you know, he had to move out, so he paid for it. He's like, well, I paid for it. And it's like, yeah, but that was kind of like my Christmas gift, I guess. But, alright, you can take it. I don't play it anymore like that. And so I'm like, well, now I don't have a PS3, so I'm like, fuck. So I go buy this red PlayStation 3. It's in red. I gotta show it to you guys. It looks badass. What am I trying to do?
DLC I bought. It was the Boat 3 remap Dirtier Centrash. The second DLC was Fight for Sanctuary.
You bought the Black Ops 3 DLC. The first DLC, I'll tell you my story. The first ever DLC I had ever purchased was it the Strike 1? I think it was the first Strike. It was the first Strike DLC for Black Ops 1, and it was the Ascension map. And man, dude, That was a badass DLC. Oh man, they had so many cool. I forget the multiplayer maps, but I forget which ones they were, but they were fucking. Man, I had all the DLCs eventually, so. Well, actually, I never bought it. My dad did, but the first DLC I bought with my own money from mowing the lawn, I got a PlayStation card out of it, and I had purchased. What was it? I had purchased the. Let's think back to 2009, 2010, 2011-ish. Get an idea.
Now that I think of it, I should have bought Fallout New Vegas instead of the DLC.
What was the first DLC I bought with my own money? That wasn't like my dad bought it. I can't even remember. Damn. It's too much thinking. Too much thinking, bro. I can't even tell you.
Remember when Microsoft bought Mojang and then started to charge for texture packs?
I remember that. I remember I bought Minecraft in 2013. Or was it 2014? It was 2013 or 2014. Either way, it was around Christmas time when PlayStation got their port of Minecraft. I remember at the time it was in the 5th grade, 4th grade. So I think it was actually the 5th grade to be exact. And what's it called? I had never had a chance to play it on the PC beforehand because we didn't have a working PC at the time. And I was just always a PlayStation guy, and I was like, well, if Xbox has it, why can't PlayStation have it? The bullshit.
God's
So, what was oh man, my brain just melted. Forgot what I was talking about. I started spewing nonsense in my head. Alright. Yeah, no, so at the time I didn't have an actual working PC. I've seen gameplay of Minecraft, and I was like, okay, if Xbox has it, why can't PlayStation have it? So, pretty much I started, doing research and stuff, and I see this YouTube video, PlayStation Minecraft possibilities.
When I used to play on Xbox 360, I used to artificially make bootleg versions of items that were inside the 360 version yet.
And those are good times, man. Simpler times. I miss my old PS3. It was a PlayStation Slim. It wasn't the super slim model. It was the second generation PlayStation 3. And I had so many games, man. I had Fallout 3. I used to spend nights staying up all night playing Fallout 3 in New Vegas. I remember I had Black Ops 1 and 2, and I used to talk so much shit with my buddies on there, man. Dude, I miss the. You know what? I'm gonna listen to Weezer here in a bit. Listen to their song Memories and just fucking kick back and just think about fucking PS3. Man, I want to go back and fucking... You know what? Actually, what happened to my
Like to artificially make an envelope, put nether brick slabs, a crafting table, and then 4 stone slabs.
Like, to artificially make an anvil, I put nether brick, slabs, and a crafting table, and then 4 stone slabs. Damn, bro. Huh. Huh. Oh. I see it now. I used to remember when I used to play the Xbox 360, and I used to artificially make bootleg versions of items that were inside the 360 version. That weren't in the PS or in the 360 version yet. Yeah, I remember it was the PC that was the dominant race in that regard. Where's my phone at? 'Cause I want to listen to Weezer. I will. Oh, damn it! I also saw my email saying that my channel has now been age restricted since I Fallout Far Harbor DLC. Age restricted.
Make sure it's not copyrighted.
I don't care if it is or isn't. I don't care if I lose my channel or not. Well, actually, I don't want to, but... How about this? I'll have it so low to where you guys can't hear it.
I do though.
Oh, this is classic, man. An audio slave was still rage. Where is my other gunpowder? I'll turn it down a little bit more.
I can still hear it, be careful.
I remember this was on Jackass at the credits. I need to get the rights to this song. Like, is there a way to... I never understood this. Is there a way to get the rights to a song without owning the song itself? Oh. Dude. Alright, I remember what to do now.
Pay for a license to use it.
Pay for a license to use it? Gotcha. When I get a job and start making money, I'm basically get a bunch of licenses to play music in my videos, and I'm gonna get somebody to make me an intro, and I'll start making videos. I'll get me a PC, start taking YouTube a bit more seriously. I don't know. Buy some food at the store. Hear the babies crying, the lawn needs to be mowed.
Also, absolutely nobody new has subscribed, sad.
Also, absolutely nobody has subscribed. Nobody new has subscribed. Yeah. I'm sure I'll get there at some point. I just gotta find content. I need to find more content to put out. You know, and I think that, honestly, I think vlogs would be interesting. Because, you know, I know a lot of vlog YouTubers get very successful. But then again, I don't want to base my career off of, I don't want to base my YouTube off of anybody else, you know, because that's not my goal. Their goals are not my goals, you know what I'm saying? Keeping it real, keeping it about me. But I think my life is so weird and interesting in its own right that it would be interesting to make videos about, you know? So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Most content posted on YouTube is the most hip thing that thing being Among Us or ran.
Yeah, I don't really like Among Us. I just never got into it. I've seen the movie Among Us. The movie. Sorry, I'm sorry. It's, oh man, I remember that movie. It's a weird film. I don't know what got me to watch it. It was a long time ago. Among Us reminds me of Clue, if you've ever seen that movie or played the board game. Love the movie Clue. Shit, it's still playing music. I take that off. Just wanted to listen to Memories by Weezer so that I could just remember the...
Have you watched the Halo Family series?
The Halo Family series? No. I've seen the... at my friend's house, they had this Halo movie thing on Netflix, I think, at one point.
It's a funny fan-made series.
Hey, I'll check it out. I've seen the... Here, look this up, man. This is the music video I used to always watch as a kid. Look up Halo, Red vs. Blue, You're Going Down music video by Sick Puppies. It was this fan-made music video for the song You're Going Down by one of my favorite bands, Sick Puppies. And that's what I used to listen to and watch, bro, when I used to have a PC. It wasn't even really a personal computer. It was a not a laptop. It was a desktop, and that's what it's called, desktop. And the fucking thing sucked. But man, it was the only PC we had at the time. And oh my god, dude, holy fuck, this phone is slippery as shit. I feel like there's like a paranormal entity that like pushes my phone off of tables and desks and off of my TV stand that I'm sitting in.
Halo scene physically.
Because what's it called? Every time I put my phone there, it always slides off, and like nothing pushes it off. There's no fans going. There's no. I'm not pushing it off. There's no. It just slips off somehow. I don't know how it does it. So it makes me feel like there's a paranormal entity pushing it. That, or it's just super fucking slippery. I guess I don't know. Your phone could be that slippery. I don't have a case on it. And it's super smooth on a very smooth surface. But I don't
My
fucking
phone
know.
is basically Nokia.
Oh. Equip.
I thrown my phone into my walls in rage because of Dark Souls and not a single crack on the screen and camera.
Damn, bro, your phone's indestructible. My old phone got cracked the shit out of. It was an LG. But I got this new phone. It's also an LG. And so far, it's taken a few drops, but no scratches, no dinks, no funny business so far.
Mine is an LG still 05.
Nice. I had this LG Treasure, I had this LG Rebel 2, and I had this LG, I don't know what I'm running now. I don't even know the name of the phone I bought. It was a $100 phone. It's pretty solid. It was like my other phones were like $78, $79, $88. I never really had a, whoa.
My old phone was a Samsung Galaxy A20. I placed it on my Xbox and went to eat lunch. When I came back, the screen was all cracked.
Huh. EA announces Skate 4 dev team. Full circle. Sweet. I have all 3 skates. All 3 original skates for the PS3. Those are pretty slick games, man. Alright. Oh, fuck you. Scared the benign shit out of me. But we're gonna deal with you, buddy. You're obese. I'm gonna deal with you, buddy. Now, make you lose some weight here.
It's like 2:40 a.m.
There you go. You went ahead and you just lost 8 pounds. You lost your leg there, buddy. Doesn't matter. Oh, you lost another leg. That's another 8 pounds. You just lost 16 pounds there, buddy. We can't stop there. No, we can't, buddy. Been eating too many burgers. Been eating too many people, buddy. Now you're trying to weigh a lot more. Shouldn't be weighing this much, brother. Oh, dude, you just lost 9 pounds. You're losing all this weight, dude. Oh, look at that, bro. Look, your weight loss is really working here, buddy. How's that SpongeBob thing goes? Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Look at that ass. It looks like Patrick the Star. Is he finally dead? Okay. I can pick up another knife. Wait, I can't? Wait, why not? Discard item. I don't. There's plenty of gunpowder in this game. Get off me. Get off me. Okay, now we really gotta get away from that fucker. Should be falling.
I'm very sleepy, honey.
Oh man, I was not even taking any of this shit seriously. This is nowhere near an actual good speedrun. Okay. And push this one. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm hating it. We're not conserving any ammo, but then again, we have no ammo to actually conserve if our weapons have infinite ammo. And oh my gosh, I'm talking way too much. Alright.
Goodbye, dude. Don't stress yourself.
Alright, man. Yeah, man. For me, it's 1:45 for me, so I need to get going to bed.
That's it. That's our way out. Lieutenant Brenna! Marvin! It's time to go. Marvin. We need to get you to a hospital right now.
No, save yourself.
Come on, we got you. Look, we can still make it out together. Just
It's too late. I tried, but I couldn't stop. We can't let this thing spread. It's all you now. Just go.
understand. I won't let you down.
Bro. Just imagine being Marvin, dude. Imagine getting abandoned and left in that creepy ass fucking hallway, that main hall. RBD. Just imagine that. You're all alone, there's zombies in the building. I would not feel safe, bro. Even if the zombies, metaphorically speaking, kind of go through the other hallways just to get in. Just the fact that there's zombies in there makes the place unsettling. If it were IRL, obviously it's not, but oof. You know what though? Fuck it. We'll use the LE5. Fuck it. I'm cheap. But I don't give a fuck. Managing inventory like a motherfucker. Now, a common trick for your first playthrough that I always find is a pretty good trick is to come down here, and there should be a grenade. Maybe over here. Yeah, there it is. There's a grenade. This will help you out throughout your fight against Dr. William Birkin. Also for Leon, this will upgrade the Magnum. For Claire, this will upgrade the her Mac 10 or Mac 11 rather. So come back for this when you obtain the item, and you will basically need a red jewel and the special box when it comes in. William Birkin will first attack you, launching you down here, and so your best method is immediately chuck that first grenade, make him kind of weak, put him into this first stage, assumingly, and just keep your distance, but never let him just, never let him get too close, and he's going to start smashing things to create smoke. This will kind of, I guess, disorient your vision, so make him be obscured in the smoke. Don't let that fool you. Continually fire, but don't let him get too close either, because it can do massive damage, especially in this hardcore difficulty. Now in your first playthrough, obviously it doesn't have to be on hardcore, obviously if you got an S rank, your first playthrough has, you know what, you want your first S rank, you want to get the Samurai's Edge to make your playthrough easier, play unassisted. Get that S rank, prioritize it. What's it called? If you prioritize it, that's your business. If you don't, that's also your business, right? It's your mistake or your benefit. You know, if you want to, what's it called? If you want to get the LE5 instead of the Samurai's Edge, and you think that your first playthrough is going to be an S rank on hardcore difficulty, well, you got another thing coming. It's not that easy. So for me, the Samurai's Edge helps for your hardcore playthrough, because it has infinite ammo and you can sort of manage your resources better. I'd say that the Samurai's Edge is more helpful than the LE5, because the LE5 takes up 2 slots, whereas the Samurai's Edge only takes up 1, with the counter argument being it's only a pistol. So you're not getting a full, I guess, benefit, if that makes any sense. You're not getting the full benefit of damage, or DPS rather. I'm not sure the damage is between the LE5 and the Samurai's Edge, because I don't know. All I can tell you is the LE5 has much higher DPS. Simply because, simply put, it's full auto. It has 32 rounds in a mag. So it don't matter if the Samurai's Edge does, let's say, 50 damage. Sure, you get 15 shots of it, but it's relatively slow. But let's say this thing does 15 damage, this thing does 50. It would take 2 shots, 1, 2, like that, to do 100 damage. Metaphorically speaking, let's just say that's the case. Let's say this thing only does 15 damage. Well, 15 damage per shot, 10 shots, 32. 10 shots is already fired, or actually 11. So, with that being said, that quickly you can do 100 damage almost simultaneously. You know, we can put the shotgun back. I don't really use the shotgun that much, only in the beginning because it takes up 1 slot, but by the time that I'm starting to use my LE5, I start putting away other items, and that's when I get to this point in the game, about halfway marker. And we're also going to start combining herbs, and put that one in storage. Put that one in storage as well. That gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That gives us 5 slots to work with. Okay, and since this is good enough DPS for any situation, pretty much good or bad, one may say, why not just use the RPG? I feel like that's really cheap. I feel like using this weapon is really cheap anyway. But I figured that I don't care. This is my my 50th playthrough, whatever. Right? And I think I'm gonna save my game and call it a day, because it's getting kind of late. Kind of want to watch some movies, perhaps. Maybe actually rather get on my Instagram and sort of chill out on there. Gotta have my Instagram back.